on your marks.
And Scott, as the wrong track here, we want to show some love to the men's academies. Here are the current scores.
locked in, so. Yep.
We are down here trackside with the distance medley winners from yesterday, the Providence Friars. Ladies, congratulations. I know we didn't talk to you guys yesterday, so we wanted to make sure we chatted today. Kimberly, tell us about the preparation before this DMR.
Okay. We just all got our race plans from Ray, our coach, and then we just wanted to bring it home. We knew we had a kind of good chance because we ran a pretty good DMR last weekend, so we just wanted to make sure we got it today.
Do you guys have any superstitions or things that you do before a race that stand out?
Do you guys have any? I have so many.
Do you? What are they?
I have to have my nails done. I have so many. I have to wear the same socks, the same bra, the hair, everything has to be the same.
Okay, the rest of you, are you not like that?
Not as much. I used to be, but trying to just I wear the same socks all the time, but yeah.
And tell us about the teamwork that went into this. All four of you just achieving this accomplishment. What does that mean?
It means a lot. I've been on this team with these girls for a long time, so it's my 5th year. So yeah, it's happy to get it done with them, and yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Your approach going into it?
I think it was really just focusing on the team. I think we wanted to stay calm, like Kim said. We knew we had a pretty solid chance, so just keeping our composure, trusting in one another, and trusting in Ray's plan. And I mean, it worked out, so thankfully, yeah.
You mentioned Ray's plan. Can you tell us more about your coach's plan?
Our plan was pretty much just try to keep to the lead. We knew we were one of the top teams going in, so I think we all just wanted to kind of give each other the best chance, stay as close to the lead and set up Kim, especially for the anchor leg.
Awesome, ladies. Congratulations to the Providence Friars here, enjoying the win from yesterday.
Fresh warm hot dogs.
When I'm not selling hot dogs, I invest in a fund that advances innovations like robotics.
Fresh warm hot dogs straight out of my torso. One for you, one for you. Oh, you're a messy one.
Cool, right? So cool.
Anyone can become an agent of innovation with Invesco QQQ, a fund that gives you access to NASDAQ 100 innovations.
Hot dogs. Fresh warm hot dogs.
Before investing, carefully read and consider fund investment objectives, risk.
Welcome, everyone, to the Dr. Conrad World Track and Field Center in beautiful Chicago, Illinois. It's Championship Saturday at the Big East Indoor Track and Field Championships, and we are pleased to bring you the coverage today, along with Kenny McReynolds and Casey Standahar. I'm Johnny Soper. Kenny, we've got a fun day ahead of us. We're handing out a lot of hardware.
Yeah, a lot of hardware. Yesterday was the dress rehearsal. Today is the real thing. This should be a lot of fun.
And we're going to start with the mile with the women and then men. And, Kenny, right now, if we take a look at the scoreboard, it's UConn. No surprise on the men's side. UConn comes into this Saturday with a 72-point total ahead of Butler in the next spot with 46 and Providence with 21. Those are the top three on the men's side. And on the women's side, UConn dominating 98 points through the first day. Villanova with 30 in the second spot, and the Providence Friars with 27 in the third spot. So still plenty of events to be had,
yes.
Plenty of points out there to be grabbed.
Yeah.
But it appears right now the UConn Huskies are on their way to their third consecutive title in the indoor on both the men's and women's side.
Yeah, no surprise right there because they have been dominant since they returned to the Big East Conference. But like you said, there's a lot of action today, so you can really close that gap, especially if you can finish 1, 2, 3.
Sure.
Pick up a lot of points.
So this is the mile finals. All finals today, Kenny. It's bang, bang, bang. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and yesterday I remember I kept saying, you're thinking about the points. You had your rehearsal. Yesterday was the dress rehearsal because you had the crowd. You're thinking about points. Today is the final performance. So I'm really looking forward to having a great morning and a great afternoon.
Well, let's introduce you to the competitors who are eyeing a gold medal in the women's 1 mile run. Claire Cushing from St. John's, Maitland Rom from UConn, Kara Laverty from Providence, Anya Hirschfeld from Georgetown, Chloe Gonzalez, also a Hoya, Shannon Flockhart from Providence, Chloe Scrimgeour from Georgetown, Emily Robinson from Villanova, Megan Deball from DePaul, Madison Relay from UConn, Allie Krister from Georgetown, and Logan Hughes from Connecticut. And we are off and running from Chicago on Championship Saturday.
Nice fair start, a clean start.
Remember, Shannon Flockhart from Providence comes in to this final after a qualifying time of 4:44.31 to put her in the top qualifying position. She's running in bib number 6.
.41 is a really outstanding time. Again, you don't want to go out too quickly. You want to save something for the end, especially if you need that kick. I'm a big believer in letting someone else set the pace, and then I know what I have to do.
Flockhart in the third position right now.
She's in a great position right now.
Megan Deball, the hometown Blue Demon, crosses the split at 1:13.69. Madison Relia from UConn right behind her, Shannon Flockhart and Chloe Scrimgeour. Chloe Gonzalez, also Georgetown Hoya, in the top of that bunch right now.
They are a bunch together.
Chloe Scrimgeauer emerges into the top spot. Flockhart behind her.
See, I like the way Chloe, she stayed back for a while, let someone else set the pace, then she takes the lead.
Scrimgeauer eyeing her first championship in this event in the Big East Indoor. She'll need a great race to do it. Shannon Flockhart comes in with the top time.
Keep an eye on Lockhart. Lockhart is still right there in a great position.
We've got a group of three who've separated themselves from the rest of the pack. Chloe Gonzalez, Shannon Flockhart, and Chloe Scrimgeauer. Two Georgetown Hoyas and a Providence Friar.
We saw the two Hoyas yesterday finish together.
Flockhart makes her move, and she takes the top position in front of Scrimgeauer. Shannon Flockhart looking for a podium finish in the mile as they enter the bell lap. She finished 5th place last year, and she is in great position for a gold medal finish this year.
And she is flying. Well, the bell lap, she heard the bell, and she just took off.
Providence's Shannon Flockhart outshines them all. She has built a sizable advantage, and she will coast to the top podium spot in the women's 1 mile run at the Big East Indoor Championship.
Well, that's one of the best bell laps I've ever seen. Once that bell rang, she took off. Wow. 4:36.92.
And that is a new Gately facility record here at the Dr. Conrad World Track and Field Center from Shannon Flockhart of Providence. What a race.
Gately Stadium facility record. The bell lap, once she heard that bell ring, she took off. What a great race. Stayed back, let the two Chloes from Georgetown set the pace, then she took off.
The two Chloes, I like that. There are the final times. A personal best from Chloe Scrimgeauer, who is in the top spot for much of that race before the bell lap, and Flockhart just turned on the jets. She was eyeing that finish from the jump. She gets it done. A Big East champion. Our first medal winner of this championship Saturday.
Came back strong from last year, determined to get that gold medal, and what a performance. That bell lap was a thing of beauty.
The senior from Long Stanton, England, is a Big East champion in the mile. She'll get some hardware. We'll get her over to Casey as well. Figure out what strategy. Love this, though. These three right there, as you say, the two Chloes and Shannon. No doubt the two Chloes remarking about what a great bell lap that was from Flockhart. So we've got some hardware to hand out. The first of many. It's going to be a fun day. We're about 14 miles south of downtown Chicago on the south side. Take a quick break and be back at the Big East Indoor Track and Field Championships.
34.6. Finishing in third place, Chloe Gonzalez. The runner-up this morning, her time in the finals, 4:41.79. Also from Georgetown, the Hoyas, Chloe Scrimgauer. And your 2024 Big East champion in the indoor mile with an outstanding time of 4:36.92 from Providence, Shannon Flockhart.
Shannon Flockhart is the champion of the women's 1 mile run here at day 2, the final day, championship Saturday at the 2024 Big East Track and Field Championships, and she's with Casey Standahar.
Thanks so much, Shannon. You just told me it was nice to get the job done. Last year, a different result. This year, you get the medal. What changed for you?
Well, last year there was just some things going on, so I was a bit nervous before this, honestly, more than normal, because I did have that in my head, and I was like, oh no, we need to get this right. So I'm really happy with that. Yeah.
You let Chloe Scrimgauer kind of take the lead for a little bit, but you had an incredible bell lap. What was the mindset going into that? What shifted?
We know how incredible Chloe is over the longer distances, so I was like, I'm just going to have to rely on my kick here. So yeah, the plan was just to stay on her and then hopefully be able to kick.
I think you might have heard this, but you just broke a Gately facility record here. Yeah, you did. What's your response to that?
Because I think that was set last year, so it's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Very cool. Congratulations. Enjoy this one. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Casey. Congratulations to Shannon Flockhart, Big East champion in the mile.
What a bell lap. That was unbelievable. That was so impressive. I love the strategy. Let the two Chloe set the tone. I know when I had to do my kick. She passed down the far stretch, heard the bell lap, took off. Very, very impressive.
She had a determined look on her face, I thought, yesterday in the prelims. It just looked like she was in a good comfort zone, and she comes in and wins the top spot. We're underway with the men's mile final. Jesse Hamlin of Butler, Parker Stokes, Lucas Guerra, Camden Gilmore of Georgetown, Sean Donahue, Devin Comer of Villanova, Travis Martin of UConn, Henry Myers of Villanova, Zane Powell and Jacob Heffley from Providence, Dan Wizorik from Marquette, and Charlie North of Georgetown, vying for that coveted top spot.
And let's see if we have the same results as we saw in the women's mile. Let someone else set the tone and see if somebody else comes from the back of the pack to take the lead and win the race. Remember, you don't want to burn all of your energy early, because believe me, that bell lap, you need all the energy you can get.
Jesse Hamlin of Butler comes in with the top qualifying time of 4:07.49. Heffley of Providence edging out Hamlin at the moment in the top spot.
But remember, you don't necessarily have to be the leader right now. Save your strength and pass the young man that sets the tone. Hamlin's qualifying of 4:07.49 was by far the best qualifying time.
Not a huge surprise from the U.S. Track and Field Coaches Association first team All-American last year. That was in the 3,000 meter.
Still have the guys all bunched together. Let's see if somebody decides to break away from the pack.
Second place finish for Hamlin last year in the mile with a time of 3:59.25. Hamlin, Parker Stokes, Camden Gilmore, the three at the top. Travis Martin of Connecticut behind them.
Yeah, it's no one's surprised that Hamlin took the lead after staying back for a while.
.306.89 is the split for Hamlin. Stokes behind him at a split of 3:07.13, and Gilmore 3:07.43 just behind them. Parker Stokes is staying on his heel.
Staying on his heel, yeah. Hamlin is running with so much ease, though. Now let's see the bell lap. Let's see if Hamlin takes off.
Here comes Camden Gilmore around the outside. The Georgetown Hoya passes his teammate.
Watch Gilmore. This may be a good finish.
Can Hamlin hold them off? They enter the final turn. Hamlin sprinting ahead of them all. Camden Gilmore and Parker Stokes neck and neck. And here comes Jesse Hamlin for the Big East crown.
Great final 200 meters by Hamlin. Once he hit the 200-meter mark, he put it in full gear. He felt the Hoyas behind him, took off. The final 200 meters, he went into a sprint to become a Big East champion. Great race.
Jesse Hamlin wore the silver last year. He will put on the gold this year in the men's mile. What a race from Hamlin. Finishes with a time of 4:01.79.
Wow. And he was 4:07.49 in the prelims. 4:01.79. I love the way, again, he didn't break out in front to start the race. He didn't take the lead until, 2 laps to go. And then he was just in total control. Then when he got around that bank at the 200 meters away, he went into a full sprint. He looked like a sprinter, not a distance runner, to become the Big East champion.
Parker Stokes and Camden Gilmore round out the podium. Georgetown Hoyas well represented. Times of 4:02.12 and 4:02.34 respectively.
Yeah, Stokes was right on Hamlin's back until the 200 meters. That's when Hamlin just took off.
Reminder of what's on tap today from Chicago. We're through the first events, the women's and men's mile final and the 60-meter hurdles. One of my favorites, Kenny.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Reminder, all of these events will take place. They will not start earlier than the scheduled time. So we'll have a nice flow with all the trophy presentations, and we'll get down to Casey as much as we can as well, trackside with all of our Big East champions today. So one thing you notice early is the podium finishers in the first events. Neither of them, at least in the top spot, UConn Huskies.
UConn Huskies, right.
So if you're trying to make up some ground,
now's the time to do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now is definitely the time to do it.
It's, to be very clear, it's a lot of ground to make up. Again, just a recap of the team scores right now. UConn on the men's side in the top spot with 74 points. Butler behind them with 56, and Georgetown with 30 And on the women's side, UConn with 101, Providence with 42, and Villanova with 34.
A lot of ground to make up.
You're looking at Mawali Osuniyi from UConn right now in the men's high jump.
So he grabs the telephone to look at the video.
And let's listen in as they introduce the men's mile podium finishers.
Time of 4:02.12. This is Parker Stokes. And your champion with a marvelous kick out of Butler University with a time of 4:01.79. Please welcome your gold medalist, Big East champion, Mr. Jesse Hamlin.
Jesse Hamlin in the top spot. Last year he finished second in the men's mile with actually a better time than he ran today to get him into the top spot. Last year's time 3:59.25 for Hamlin, but not enough. Charlie O'Donovan beat him with a time of 3:58.07.
That's fine.
His time of 4:01.79 is enough to get it done today and earn him a gold medal as we take a look at the women's 60-meter hurdles competitor. Kenny?
Well, this is going to be a lot of fun. Remember, it's a combination of speed and rhythm because your technique has to be perfect to get over those hurdles.
Jane Livingston of Villanova with a prelim time yesterday of 8.18 in lane 4.
Right. And in the prelim, she was in lane 1, which is very difficult to do. But this is so hard to do because those hurdles get up on you so quickly. So your rhythm has to be exactly the same amount of steps in between each hurdle.
Well, keep an eye on lanes 4 and 5. Jane Livingston of Villanova and Jalea Ash from UConn. Those two were the top 2 finishers in this event last year. Ash edging Livingston by 0.05 of a second to get the top spot. Livingston with a better prelim time yesterday, so lanes 4 and 5 are, it appears, the race to watch.
Yeah, and don't think Livingston didn't think about that. 5/100th of a second?
Yeah, it's good to see you too, man. How's the season going?
So the crowd gets quiet just to make sure that the runners can hear the gun.
Everybody always likes it more.
An early fast start for Aaliyah Thomas from Connecticut. Livingston of Villanova wearing that 4 bib. Takes the top spot and is a Big East champion with a time of 8.18.
Wow. But she had a wonderful start. But look, she's looking up at the start. She's looking up at the scoreboard. See, she's a Big East champion. What a great start. Right from the gun, she jumped out, had a wonderful start. There you see her time at 8.18.
And while we have a moment, let's send it down to Casey.
Johnny, thanks. I'm here with the men's mile gold medalist from Butler, Jesse Hamlin. Jesse, those last 200 meters, you turned on the jets. Where did you find the strength in those final moments of the race?
Yeah, I just knew the guys were coming, and I wanted to get a jump on them. The last couple of years I've been a little behind and still ran a hard 200, but this time I had the lead, so I was going to make something of it.
Let's talk about last year. You were a silver medalist last year, this year a gold medalist. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's a huge difference, just 2 points, one place, but it's a world of difference. Great feeling.
Jesse, enjoy this one. Congratulations. Thank you, guys.
All right, Casey, thanks very much. Just to recap what we just watched, Kenny, in the women's 60-meter hurdles, Jane Livingston and Jalea Ash finish in the top 2 spots. But this year in reverse order,
yes.
as opposed to 2023, Livingston edges out Ash by 500ths of a second. Livingston with a personal best 8.18. Ash behind her 8.23, and Aaliyah Thomas from UConn 8.39 to round out the podium finishers. Jane Livingston will receive her gold medal when we come back from Chicago on day 2 of the Big East Indoor Track and Field Championships.
Fresh, warm hot dogs.
When I'm not selling hot dogs, I invest in a fund that advances innovations like robotics.
Fresh, warm hot dogs straight out of my torso. One for you, one for you. Oh, you're a messy one.
Cool, right? So cool.
Anyone can become an agent of innovation with Invesco QQQ, a fund that gives you access to NASDAQ 100 innovations.
Hot dogs. Fresh farm hot dogs.
Before investing, carefully read and consider fund investment objectives, risk, charges, expenses, and more in prospectus at Invesco.com.
We are not just student athletes.
We are advocates for a better world. Our platform extends beyond the basketball court.
And we will use it to be the change, to champion inclusion and break down barriers.
On our campuses.
And in our communities.
It's more than a game for us.
It's a call to action.
To use our collective voice to make an impact as Big East student athletes.
To stand up for what is right, and most importantly,
to be the change.
To be the change.
Here, we do what others don't.
Dream what others won't. Driven to leap forward, determined to always give back.
Here, we work where giants have played, where the connection of work and ethic is made.
A diverse community possessed with a passion
to know and grow and go and show the world we are prepared to change it. Here, we ask what must be done, for in doing we learn and earn success.
And you can get there from here.
DePaul University. Here, we do.
What is the University of Connecticut? We're a top-ranked research institution with campuses and staff across Connecticut built to inspire the community that is UConn Nation. We fuel the state's economy, and we are committed to inclusion that benefits the greater good. We are committed to building a sustainable future for all, and we are just getting started. This is UConn.
Butler has always stood for excellence in education. But standing for something doesn't mean standing still. It means moving forward with innovative ideas that are transforming how we teach. It means experiential learning and fields that create in-demand graduates. It means cultivating not only minds, but communities. At Butler, we're changing what it means to be a university, one student at a time.
This is Georgetown, a place of passion and hard work. To be a Hoya, it takes your all. Mind, heart, a pursuit for excellence. We seek out the best in one another and ourselves.
Determined to learn.
Determined to succeed. Determined to have an impact on and off the field. A calling to reach higher than you ever thought possible.
Working as hard in the classroom as we do in the weight room.
A community rooted in Jesuit tradition.
DC is our training ground.
The world is our arena.
Together, we are stronger.
We are Georgetown.
Fresh, warm hot dogs.
When I'm not selling hot dogs, I invest in a fund that advances innovations like robotics.
Fresh, warm hot dogs straight out of my torso. One for you, one for you. Oh, you're a messy one.
Cool, right? So cool.
Anyone can become an agent of innovation with Invesco QQQ, a fund that gives you access to NASDAQ 100 innovations.
Hot dogs. Fresh farm hot dogs.
Before investing, carefully read and consider fund investment objectives, risk, charges, expenses, and more in prospectus at Invesco.com.
Back at the Dr. Conrad World Track and Field Center on the south side of Chicago, as you see the podium finishers for the women's 60-meter hurdles, Jane Livingston of Villanova with the top overall time of 8.18, ahead of Jalea Ash and Aaliyah Thomas of UConn.
Well, she finished second last year. This year she comes back, wins it by just a fraction of a second, but she'll take it.
She'll have some more hardware to add to the collection, this time of the gold variety, Kenny, as we get set for the men's 60-meter hurdles with Liam Willman of Xavier, William Watson of UConn, Paul Goins and Darius Brown of DePaul, and then three more Connecticut Huskies round out lanes 5, 6, and 7. Terrell Williams, Donovan Wright, and Carl Gaines.
Again, combination of speed and technique. In the men's hurdles, you raise them up so they're higher than the women's hurdles. Not an easy thing to do.
Darius Brown in lane 4 is no doubt feeling the jitters right now on his home track, looking for a top podium finish after finishing second to Terrell Williams of Connecticut last year. He has a chance to do it again, but take that gold medal. He's going to have to earn it, though. Terrell Williams last year with a time of 7.76 to earn the top spot.
And again, I guarantee you he's been thinking about this all year. But if I get another shot, just give me one more shot at Williams, who edged me by a second last year.
Brown's teammate Paul Goins next to him in lane 3. Those are the Blue Demons wearing what looks like a combination of fuchsia and red.
Championship Saturday, you want to look good.